What if I told you the secret to designing a great building isn't about a perfect plan, but more about one single bold move? Today, I want to share with you a story about a guy who traded one red paper clip for a house, and how this can change how you think and your approach to design. So stay tuned. I'm pretty sure you've heard about Kyle MacDonald's crazy journey about how he traded a red paper clip for a house. When you look online, you'll find similar stories whereby people are mimicking this similar approach. But here's what people don't really talk about. Why this is the exact mindset every designer and architect should have. You see, in 2005, Kyle MacDonald was with a red paper clip at his desk. No money, no blueprints, just an idea to trade up the red paper clip for something better. After 14 trades later, he ended up with a 2-story farmhouse in Kipling. Now, architects and designers, listen closely. This isn't just a fun story. It's a mindset for design thinking. But wait, here's the twist. Kyle's success wasn't luck. It was a series of small strategic risks. That's exactly how iconic buildings are born. Now, let me prove it to you. Think about it. Kyle's first trade, a red paper clip for a fish pen, seemed silly, but that fish pen led to a handmade doorknob, which led to a camping stove, then a generator, and so on and so forth. Well, you get the idea. Each trade was a calculated experiment. An architect, we do the same. Take Santiago Calatrava. His early designs were dismissed as impossible, so he built the Milwaukee Art Museum with wings that literally opens and close like a bird. Or take Shiriguban for instance. He didn't wait for a perfect material before he started designing and building. He used what he had, and he turned them into emergency shelters and even cathedrals. No perfect plan, just bold iterative moves. So whenever you are stuck waiting for the perfect idea or the perfect project to kick off your career, this is what you have to think. Kyle didn't trade the paperclip straight. He made 14 trades before he ended with the house. And yes, that's the secret. Iconic buildings aren't born from perfection. They are built from mistakes, iterations, and daring little leaps. So what can we learn from this story? 1. Kyle didn't wait for the perfect trade or the perfect moment before he started. He started with what he had. Tado Ando, he never went to an architecture school. He started off as a truck driver. Later, he became a boxer before becoming an architect. His first project, the Tomishima House in Osaka. He tore down walls and poured brutalist concrete to build the Azuma House in 1976. That house was able to launch Ando's career. That small project you're looking at, those sketches, those are your paperclip. Kyle's first trade, red paper clip to a fish pen, not flashy, but it started the momentum. Ando's first project, a concrete block, revolution. Your move, sketch that idea, build that model, and write that proposal, and stop waiting for permission to begin. What sells a project is the narrative, not the drawings. Kyle's final trade, a party kit, a snowmobile for a recording contract for an afternoon with Alice Cooper. The vessel, designed by Heatherwick Studio. This project was sold as a 15-story of human connection, but the design, it's literally a staircase. Or take the Louvre Abu Dhabi, designed by Jean Nouvel. This project was pitched as a rain of light under a desert clouds. Antonio Gaudi, his stone's facade, he calls it stones vivified by nature. The key here is storytelling. The narratives behind the designs. That's what clients pay for. When MAD Architects, they designed the Harvin Opera House, they sold a myth. They didn't sell the technical specs of the building. They called it a snowdrift sculptured by wind and water. The result of this narrative, this building went viral before the construction of the project. Kyle traded an afternoon with Alice Cooper for a house. Why? The story made value very obvious. Clients don't really pay for buildings, they pay for the stories these buildings create. Without narratives, a Sydney Opera House is just a concrete shell. With narratives, it becomes sales, which carries Australia's soul. And the most important thing here is Kyle's Paperclip. It dies without the story, and so does your design. So, in breaking everything down, what makes a good project? Creativity, communication, and vision. Learn to see opportunities where others don't, just as Kyle MacDonald. You need to start with what you have and where you are, because the magic is in the making, not in the waiting. And as always, I hope I've inspired you today. Peace out.